about the art of conversation and how it truly impacts everything. So, as an entrepreneur, as just a person living on planet Earth, if you can't have a conversation with someone, it's going to be really challenging for you to get or have or keep anything. So, conversations, what are they? Why should we do them? Well, as a business owner, your job is to have conversations with your clients or potential clients. What these conversations do is they build relationships. How do they build relationships? Well, first and foremost, you are able to ask your tribe what their pain points are, what they like, what they don't like, what's going on with their life. And through those conversations, you can hear where your people are at. You can hear what they're going through. You can hear what they've been through. You can hear their triumphs, their victories. You can hear everything in between, okay? A lot of people want to skip the art of conversation. They want to skip the conversation and just say, here. Anyway, we are back. So, Luke Nestler said the art of business is just like dating. You don't just jump in and say, hey, let's get married. No, you have conversations. You get to know each other, right? And so how can you start to have conversations with your people? Let's get together. Let's find out where you're at. Let's find out where I'm at. And when you have these conversations, what happens is you start to build a relationship. People start to get to know you. They start to get to like you. They start to trust you. And that's the same thing with your audience, is you start to get to know your audience and know if what you're offering is even relevant to them, okay? So if you are a business owner and you really are struggling to make sales, well, ask yourself, am I finding out what their real struggles are right now? What is their pain point? What do they need a solution for? And when you can find out what those solutions that they're looking for are, your company might be the perfect company, or it might be somebody else. I have a huge list of people that I refer my people to if they're not a perfect fit for me. So it's not just about, well, I'm only going to talk to the people that are going to buy my stuff. That's bullshit. I'm here to be of service. I'm here to help people with their spiritual, personal, and business development. That's it. If you don't have a business of your own, if you work for somebody else, you do have a business, because you are in the business of staying employed with whomever you're working for. One of my biggest pet peeves is people saying, well, I don't have a business. Bullshit. Yes, you do. If you work for someone else, you have a business. So really give yourself permission to cultivate good relationships through conversation. Ask people, what are you excited about today? Tell me more about that. Really? Wow. Genuinely want to know about your people. Genuinely ask them questions and listen to what they say. Don't ask a question just to wait for them to stop talking and then ask them something else. That's bullshit. Okay? Genuinely ask them because you genuinely want to know. And this is one of the beautiful things about business, because you can start to say, hey, this is what's going on in my business, what's going on in your business. You can collaborate, and magic truly, truly happens. Early next year, I'm actually collaborating with 20 amazing, amazing people. Competitors. If you feel hesitant of having conversations with people that might be purchasing what you have to offer. If you work for somebody else, your boss has purchased you and your skills and your abilities, okay? They have hired you, okay? So it's just like if you're a coach like me and you hire me as your coach, so you pay me all this other stuff, or cultivate a list of questions that you could ask someone to really get to know them and say, hey, what are you excited about today? Like that. I love asking people that question, because some people, it just throws them off. They're like, Nothing. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I don't want to talk to you either, because if somebody isn't excited out of relationships, and if they can't make themselves happy, then nobody else can, truly. So when I ask people, what are you excited about right now? And they're like, oh my God, I'm really excited about this. And they light up and they're like, yay, all right, cool. Okay, so what are you struggling with right now? And then they're like, well, I'm struggling with this. Struggling about, chances are either I can or someone in my Rolodex can help them get unstuck, which is awesome. So awesome. So today, give yourself permission to really look at the art of conversation with the people that are on your pages and really start to cultivate relationships. Start to cultivate conversations with them. Get to know them without the agenda of, well, I'm only talking to this person so that they'll buy from me. No, find out really who they are, what they're struggling with, and then a lot of the times start to expand your awareness through conversation and expand your reach through conversation. And like I said, this is something that when you truly start to cultivate these relationships, your business is going to explode. Explode. I've had people that I've had conversations with for almost or over 10 years since I started online, because I opened my business in 1997. If you want my personal help in learning how to cultivate relationships and cultivating a thriving business in 2019, if you are really ready, if you're like, you know what, in 2019, I really want to take my business to the next level. A free strategy session. I've opened up a bunch of sessions between now and the 15th of this month. If you're on Instagram, click this link and then click the link in my bio and then click strategy session and book it. I only have a limited number of spots available, and this is for people who have a business who really truly want to master the art of conversation, which then in turn 8 in the morning until like 4 this afternoon. It's going to be amazing. I freaking love my clients. It's so awesome. But I wanted to pop in here really quickly and remind you that having conversations and building relationships are the key and cornerstone to a successful business. Like I said, whether you have your own business or your nation. All right. I love you all. Have a fabulous rest of your day, and